You've probably heard it your whole life, right? Just run more. But what if I told you that for those of us over 50, that advice might actually be holding you back? Yeah, there's a much smarter way to build strength, protect our joints, and really get our energy back.
See, here's the deal. After 50, our bodies are just different. Pounding the pavement day after day can lead to some serious joint pain. It can even speed up muscle loss. And honestly, it can just lead to total burnout without giving you the results you actually need for a strong, independent life. I've seen it happen over and over.
So, here's our game plan. First, we're going to bust this myth about running over 50. Then, I'll walk you through 5 incredibly powerful movements to build a stronger, more resilient body. And we'll wrap it all up with a simple plan you can literally start today.
All right, let's get right into it. Why do our body's needs change so much after 50? And why does that old-school cardio approach just fall flat when it comes to what we really need?
This chart right here, it really tells the whole story. Look at running. High impact on your joints, very little muscle growth, and honestly, not a lot of use in the real world. Now, look at smart strength training. It's the complete opposite. It's low impact, fantastic for building muscle, and it directly translates to the strength you need for everyday life.
Let's get into our first 2 movements. Now, these are all about building a powerful foundation from the ground up. We're talking about your body's support system for absolutely everything you do.
Okay, first up is the high to low plank. And let's be super clear, this is not about getting a six-pack. Nope, this is about building a natural corset of strength around your middle to protect your spine, fix your posture, and, this is a big one, help prevent falls.
And this number you see here, it's a wake-up call. After 50, we can lose 1 to 2% of our muscle mass every single year. And guess where it often starts? The core. A weak core actually makes that decline happen faster, which is exactly why this plank is so important.
So here's how you do it safely. You're going to start in a high plank. Make sure your hands are right under your shoulders. Now you lower one forearm down, then the other, so you're in an elbow plank, nice and controlled. Then press back up, one hand at a time. The real trick here is to keep your hips from rocking side to side. Imagine you've got a glass of water on your back. It's all about control, not speed. And hey, if this is tough at first, no worries. You can always do it on your knees, or even start against a wall.
Next up, the kettlebell deadlift. You know, I'd argue this might be the single most important exercise for anyone over 50. Why? Because it's exactly what you do in real life. Lifting groceries, picking up a grandchild, or just getting yourself up out of a low chair without a struggle.
What this move does so well is it strengthens your posterior chain. That's just a fancy term for all those powerful muscles on the back of your body. Your glutes, your hamstrings. Think of it like the main pillar holding up your entire body. Strong glutes and hamstrings are directly tied to better mobility and balance, which is everything for staying independent and feeling great.
Okay, this is so important. Form first, strength second. Stand with the kettlebell right there between your feet. Now I want you to think hip hinge, not squat. You're pushing your hips back like you're trying to shut a car door with your behind, all while keeping your back flat. Then drive through your heels and squeeze your glutes at the top to stand up tall. It's one smooth, powerful motion. Seriously, try practicing this exact move with no weight at all just to get that feeling down.
All right, let's build the kind of real-world power you need for everyday challenges, and for those unexpected moments, like catching yourself if you stumble. This is about moving with confidence.
Our third exercise is the good old push-up, but I want you to think about this differently. From now on, a push-up is life insurance. The strength you build here is the exact strength you need to push yourself up from a bed, to get up off the floor if you fall, and most importantly, to catch yourself if you trip.
And the best part is, they're for everyone. You could start with wall push-ups to build up your strength and confidence. As you feel stronger, you can move down to the floor and do them on your knees. Just choose whatever version works for you. Remember, progress is progress, no matter what angle you're at.
You know, I just want to pause here for a second and say, the fact that you're learning these moves and thinking about doing them, that's awesome. You are taking a massive step for your long-term health and your independence. It's a huge deal.
But all that hard work of building muscle, that's really only half the battle. To actually see those results, and more importantly, keep them, we have to give our bodies the right building blocks they need, especially when we're fighting against that natural muscle loss that comes with age.
And that's where something like the advanced amino formula can really make a difference. It's designed to give your body those essential building blocks to help counteract muscle loss.
It helps make sure all your hard work actually pays off. The link's right down in the description if you want to learn more about it.
All right, on to our fourth move, the single leg RDL. Now, this is so much more than just a leg exercise. I want you to think of this as brain training. It actively improves your balance, your coordination, and your body's awareness of where it is in space, a skill that can really decline if we don't practice it.
So, to do it, you're going to shift all your weight onto one leg. Then you hinge at your hip, just like we did with the deadlift, and extend that other leg straight behind you until your body forms a T-shape. The key is to move slowly, with total control. You're not just training your leg, you're rewiring that critical connection between your brain and your body. And please, use a chair or a wall for support when you're starting out. Balance is something you build over time.
And now for our final exercise, and this one might be the most surprising of all. This incredibly simple move is what science tells us is one of the most powerful and most overlooked predictors of our overall health and how long we'll live well.
Just let that sink in for a second. That's how important this is. A major study found that your grip strength is a better predictor of your future health than even your blood pressure. It's basically a snapshot of your total body muscle health and how well your nervous system is firing. And the best way to improve it is unbelievably simple. Just grab a squeeze ball or even a rolled up towel and squeeze it firmly for about 5 seconds, then slowly release. Do that a few times a day. It's this quiet, simple strength that keeps you steady, capable, and independent.
Okay, so now we have these 5 powerful movements. So the big question is, how do you put it all together into a routine that actually works? Well, it's a lot simpler than you probably think.
Look, the goal here is consistency, not killing yourself. Just aim for 2 or 3 short sessions a week. We're talking 15 to 25 minutes. That's it. And you don't even have to do all 5 exercises every time. Just pick 2 or 3 and rotate them through the week. But the number one rule, listen to your body. Feeling a little uncomfortable is where you get stronger. Feeling pain is a signal to stop. This is all about building you back up, not breaking you down.
The potential for strength, for stability, for power, it is still inside you. It's never too late to reclaim it. I want to challenge you. Pick just one of these exercises and try it today. Just feel what it's like in your body and remind yourself that you are still so incredibly capable.
So, which one is it going to be? The plank? The deadlift? Let us know down in the comments below. Let's start rebuilding that strength, one smart rep at a time. Because after 50, fitness isn't just about your health anymore. It's about your freedom.